Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, House passes FAA Reauthorization. FAA changes ATC guidelines for formation flights. And women aviators gather for Womenventure at EAA AirVenture Oshkosh 2018. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's April 30th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. A process that displayed some of the worst Washington dirty tricks the aero industry has seen in many years, particularly in regards to the deplorable actions and behaviors of Representative Bill Shuster, may be nearing a conclusion, we hope. The House of Representatives has passed H.R. 4, a long-term FAA reauthorization bill. H.R. 4 contains provisions to dramatically improve the FAA certification process, including directing that the FAA fully utilize Organizational Designation Authorization, sending a clear message to the FAA to improve safety cooperation with international partners by focusing on effective and efficient validation and acceptance processes, streamlining FAA's acceptance of mandatory continuing airworthiness instructions, and directing the FAA to improve its guidance and communication in order to establish more consistency in regulatory interpretation. The legislation also includes language establishing an FAA task force on flight standards reform to help drive needed improvements in the FAA Flight Standards Office. Additionally, H.R. 4 adopts a broad range of amendments that support various workforce initiatives to address the looming technical worker shortage that threatens to undermine the future growth and competitiveness of the general aviation manufacturing industry. After the break, ANN is now accepting applications for Oshkosh 2018 stringers.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, Airborne Unmanned, the AMA Drone Report, our website or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. Years ago, we instituted an Aero Stringer program to allow promising volunteer writers, videographers, and photographers to help us cover the Oshkosh experience through their eyes and keep us in touch with the true rank and file of the aviation world. No one does anything like this, and we're proud to do so every year, especially because of the amazing new friends we make every year amongst those who join us. Reach out to Jim at aero-news.net if you want to volunteer to be a part of the ANN Airborne Oshkosh crew this year. Aviation fuel products and service supplier AirBP has broadened its presence in Brazil and will start supplying fuel at Santos Dumont Airport. Santos Dumont complements AirBP's existing operations in Rio de Janeiro, which include Galeão International Airport, JCR, Cabo Frio, and MEA. Wheels Up is now a preferred partner of Ocean Reef All Charities, the charitable arm of the Ocean Reef Club located in Key Largo, Florida. In the past 3 years, Wheels Up has made meaningful contributions to Ocean Reef All Charities. The Ocean Reef All Charities Foundation funds a range of community programs, including a recent hurricane cleanup initiative that gave $2.3 million to residents of the Florida Keys community outside of Ocean Reef's gates. Pan Am International Flight Academy continues to enhance their aviation training offerings by announcing that their B737-400 with heads-up display is upset prevention and recovery training ready. This simulator is FAA Part 60 UPRT certified and located in the Miami facility. Pan Am's strategy for UPRT compliance is to be certified fleet-wide by March 2019. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. The FAA has issued a notice outlining controller responsibilities regarding formation flight join-up and clarifies controller responsibility during formation flight breakup. ATC is now directed to control formation flights as a single aircraft. Separation responsibility between aircraft within the formation rests with the flight leader and the pilots of the other aircraft in the flight. This includes transition periods when aircraft within the formation are maneuvering to attain separation from each other to effect individual control during join-up and breakaway. Controllers are advised to support formation flight join-up when requested by any participating pilot, when all participating pilots concur, and when each of the participating pilots reports the other in sight. If multiple single aircraft request to join up, multiple formations are joining as one, or aircraft are joining an established formation, obtain confirmation as specified from the lead aircraft. After join-up, aircraft beacon code assignment will be determined by formation type. For a standard formation, only the aircraft acting as the lead will squawk an ATC assigned beacon code and ensure all other aircraft squawks stand by. For a non-standard formation, each aircraft should squawk an ATC assigned beacon code. Controller discretion allows aircraft in a non-standard formation to squawk standby if operationally advantageous. After these messages, women aviators gather for Womenventure at EAA AirVenture Oshkosh 2018.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Based on the popular Sling 2 LSA, the Sling 4 was designed to be the most practical and desirable lightweight four-place experimental aircraft on the market. Find out more about this 115 horsepower turbocharged airplane at airplanefactory.com.
Welcome back. For the 11th straight year, the opportunity for women who love aviation to build camaraderie and open doors to mentorship and participation comes to EAA AirVenture Oshkosh 2018, as Womenventure activities will take place during the week. The 66th annual EAA Fly-In Convention will be held July 23rd through 29th at Wittman Regional Airport in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Since 2008, Womenventure has offered the opportunity to bring together female aviators throughout the flying community. The activities are designed to encourage participation by women in aviation, as only 6% of all pilots in the U.S. are female. Womenventure is a tremendous experience for women, particularly as it comes during the world's greatest aviation celebration at Oshkosh, said Kelly Nelson, a pilot and executive editor for EAA Publications. As in past years, a limited edition Womenventure t-shirt is available to all women who participate. Those t-shirts can be obtained at the AirVenture Welcome Center on the AirVenture grounds, as well as the Women in Aviation internal and 99s exhibits, beginning on Monday, July 23rd. Women are encouraged to wear the t-shirt for the July 25th group photos to show the collective strength of women in the flight community. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, alternating with Airborne Unmanned on Tuesday and the AMA Drone Report each Thursday. Additional breaking news bulletins may be posted for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. See you tomorrow.